Hello, gorgeous. Come with me on a spiritual story time. So, I had a client that was buying candles for me, love candles, and for some reason, so she was a Cancer, and the person that she was interested in was a Libra, and she was hell bent and said that the guy that she was interested in, had a bunch of love spells done on him because she knew for a fact that he there was no way possible that he could have been not attracted to her. That had nothing to do with anything like normal. Like they were different ages, man hoeing, nothing like that. So she was hell bent and said that no, these three women that she randomly clocked on a random witch talk live with a woman from Alabama or something. And this woman was a little bit vindictive. I don't know what the hell was up with this woman, but she was selling love spells with cow hearts, and it was like, damn girl, you good. Anyway, but she was selling them for really expensive. And this woman took the time to come to me and say that she needed him to be freed and released because she was for damn sure that these three random usernames not only attacked her, also she said she was living in between homes at the time. And I was like, okay. So when they attacked her, they found where she was parking at and threw things at her, like a Sprite or a Big Red, something like that. And she wanted to pay $20. Those are not my prices at the time, but she wanted to pay $20. One candle to have the both of them be protected in some sort of divine light. And I literally was like, I'm in the witchy community too. What? Hello? And she was like, yeah, but you don't give off the same vibration as that other person. And I was like, okay, that's fine, I guess. Let's continue. And she didn't want me to say his name out loud because she said that these people were going live to live, looking for her. I was like, do they know your username? No. It was crazy. Anyway, never told me his name. And then, she admitted that she got picked up. So my candles work, okay? So he was working at a casino. I don't know as what. And this was apparently in, I want to say Georgia. She had migrated there, and she was desperate to have him come to the light and be with her again. But life had, she hadn't been with him for 10 years. The last time they saw each other was 10 years ago. It was a whole spiel. Anyway. And so, the candle ended up putting her in a position where he picked her up against all odds, and she went through his phone and found out that he was psycho messaging multiple women on TikTok, any social media, people he never met, people that he used to be in connection with. This man had a real problem. And I told her, and she sent me the screenshots, and she was like, look at what they did to him. And I was like, that's not how that fucking works. And I had to eventually turn this client away, but I went to her page because I wanted to see more. Eventually, after working these candles that she was buying, because she was getting success rate, and she was like, why isn't it sticking? I was like, because your anxiety is through the roof, ma'am. The fuck. Anyway, well, to get to the end, she ended up realizing that it's gonna be so much work. I was like, yeah, you unbinded him, but this man has a problem. It doesn't matter whether he had love spells on or not. There was never any evidence of these random spells being done. She was hell-bent on it. I have no idea where she got this information. She would take random screenshots and be like, look, you see I have proof, but it would just be random commenters on different platforms. And then when I went to her page, this is when I decided to drop her as a client. I realized she just liked fucking around with a bunch of witchy pages. But to the point where she was buying services from me was a little bit unique. It's very odd. But this goes as a PSA to anyone that's new in professionalism and you're taking clients. Not every client is a worthy client of your time, because you will have some clients that they need to pay for therapy. I don't know why, they come, in that way. It's a healing energy probably, but they need to pay for therapy. You are there to perform a ritual or a candle service or whatever. A whole conversation is separate, have your boundaries. But I wanted to share this story, and she's still floating out over there. And then her last video when TikTok almost got shut down was all of you TikTok bitches are going to be ruined, blah blah blah, God is number one and I don't know what. And I'm like, girl, I just watched her rants. What in the hell? Girl, you're getting candles from me and they're working. What are you talking about? But she was like so private about that stuff, and she got temporary success, but like it was never anything concrete because her karma, you know. But like, yeah, that was the story of my unhinged client. Because like we take a lot of clients, you know, in well, at least I do. I don't want to speak for the entire community, but there will always be those strange, odd ones that are like, what the fuck are you doing in my DMs, bro? Has that happened to y'all? Let me know.